Hi, this is Vicki from Learning Home Volunteers, and welcome back to our farm and ranch session. This is our last week. Well, I hope your children have enjoyed caring for the animals last week. We just have a little bit more work on the farm that needs to get done. We're going to do some weighing, some painting using rope. We're going to make a horse, and then we're going to ride it. Sounds fun, right? All right, well, this is activity number 9. We're going to actually weigh grain. You're going to make your own scale, and in your box, you're going to find a tongue depressor, 2 paper clips, 2 cups with strings that you need to attach, and then a pipe cleaner. So first, let's assemble it. You want to put the cups on either ends of the string of the tongue depressor after you secure the strings on the cups. And then you're going to actually use the paper clips to keep the strings on. Next, you want to attach the tongue depressor to a place like the back of a chair so that the cups are hanging loose. So when we start with an empty cup, you first want to just get it balanced so that the stick is level. So neither cup is higher or lower than the other one. And then we can try weighing things. Now we put the corn kernels in with the box in the that you used for the chickens, and you can put some of those in the cup and put some other side on the other ones to see if you can make the same weight. And if you add an object to one side or the other, can you tell which is heavier? Well, it's the cup that's lowest. Well, I think they're going to enjoy their scale, and I think uh, it'll be interesting to see what they think. Well, let's move on to our next activity, activity number 10. This is rope painting. In your box, you're going to find some rope, some paint, and some paper. Rope is something that we would commonly find on a ranch or a farm, and we thought we could explore what it would be like to paint with it. So you want to pour some paint onto a paper plate, and then the child can actually dip the rope into the paint and either roll it on the paper or smack the paper with the rope, and you'll probably get a pattern that kind of looks like this. Or they can fold the paper in half and put the dipped rope inside the paper and pull. When they open it up, what you'll see is a symmetrical image, kind of like this. Well, this is activity number 11, make a horse. Now you've been given a pool noodle, some ribbon, an elastic piece with ears on it, a yarn mane, and that has a long piece of double stick paint on it. The first step is to take the pool noodle and bend a piece over to actually make the head. While you have it bent, you want to slip the elastic piece that has the ears and put it on top of the head. Now, using the ribbon, you want to loop the ribbon around the nose and then tie it on the back of the head with a knot. This will keep the head down and provide the cowboy or cowgirl with reins that they'll need to ride. Finally, it's time to attach the eyes and the mane. To attach the mane, you want to remove the plastic covering on the double stick tape and stick the mane on the head. The eyes, too, have the little plastic piece that will uncover the sticky part of the eyes, and then they can attach the eyes to the horse. Now you have a horse that's ready to ride by your little cowgirl or little cowboy. This is activity number 12. You're going to need cowboy or cowgirl apparel. If you're going to be riding a horse, you're going to need the right clothes, and we're going to start with a hat. In your box, you're going to find a paper plate that is going to turn into a hat. We've done some of the cutting for you, but you're going to need to cut along the trace lines here. Do you see? And then, of course, decorated. Now, once the hat is decorated, you can flip the hat part up and like you see in the photo. And then they could just put it on their head. It gets cold on the range, so you're going to want to have a vest to keep you warm. The vest can be cut out, but certainly it hasn't been customized to the needs of your cowboy or cowgirl. We provided a star that you can glue on, but maybe it needs a child's name or pockets or stitching, or maybe even some fringe. We would love to see your cowboy or girl with their hat on and vest on. Please post. We know these are going to be adorable pictures. This is the last part of activity number 12. Finally, they're going to want to practice their cowboy or girl moves. And in your box, there's a suggested set of moves on a set of paper that looks like this. You can do those moves with or without the horse in tow. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the session. Our volunteers worked really hard on this session. As you can imagine, there were all these pieces, and they would love to see the materials being used. So please post or at least text us with the pictures. We would love that. Thank you. Bye bye.